So as you guys can see, I went out and purchased a Nintendo Switch, and I happened to be like one of the very last people to get a pre-order. So I guess I was pretty lucky. So what we're going to do in this video is obviously unbox it. This isn't going to be an official review or anything like that. I'm not going to list all the specs of the Nintendo Switch. We're just going to take a look at it and unbox it together because I'm really hyped to do this, but at the same time, the reason I purchased this system is not just because of Zelda, because I mean, am I a Zelda fan? I don't know. Kind of, I guess. The first thing I want to point out though is I didn't expect the cases to look like this. This is actually interesting. Kind of reminds me of old PSP game cases if I remember right. It's been a while though. So let's take a look at the actual Switch, and let's make sure that this camera is still recording. I'm actually pretty shocked at the size of the Switch. Like, I didn't expect it to be so tiny. I feel like I could definitely get used to this. When I saw the reveal and stuff, it did look much bigger, so I was expecting that I'd be walking around with a tablet that was like this size, but instead it is like this. Now let's take a look at the different stuff. Here's the cool kickstand. Let's push this to the side for a second. There it is. So when I have the JoyCons, you know, I can be playing it like that. We'll look at the JoyCons in a bit. I just want to see all the different features of the actual tablet. So we have the volume buttons up here. You have a power button right there. You got a headphone jack. And this is where the actual game cartridge goes. And I'm so happy that they're going back to cartridges. That's so awesome. Got the Nintendo 64 in the back over there. As you can see, you have a micro USB port, which I guess is for charging the tablet. And not much else, vents or speakers, I guess. And the sides where you actually latch the JoyCons into. I wonder if these things are actually comfortable in my hands. I would say that I have bigger than average hands, but not too big. But when I saw these, I was like, those look really, really small. So let's see how they feel. Well, they have two bumpers on them. It's kind of strange. They're very close together. So it feels like I'm going to hit the other bumper, but I'm not. I mean, I like them. They are pretty comfortable, I have to say. I don't know how this will be a thing when it comes to playing like two-player games with one Nintendo Switch and the only two JoyCons that come with it. That's going to be kind of weird. Slide these in. Hear that sexy click. I already got my fingerprint on the tablet. This is why I thought that the Switch would be bigger, because once it has the JoyCons attached to it, it just looks much bigger. But without the JoyCons, it's like, holy crap, that's tiny. I like it, for sure. I mean, I can see myself walking around the house playing this, possibly taking this out with me, maybe when I have to sit in the car and wait for someone else, but I can't see myself carrying this around, just playing it everywhere on the go, because obviously it's super huge. But it feels comfortable. It does feel a little too wide, like I have to be sitting in a very comfortable position. Walking around playing this or standing up and playing this does seem a bit weird. Maybe I'll get used to it though. Ah yes, I think this is the Joy-Con grip. This is a necessity for me, for sure. Will this thing feel like an actual controller? This thing feels very strange. Why was I just twisting this off? I don't know. HDMI cable. Nothing special. I believe this is the AC adapter. This is to make sure that when playing with the Joy-Cons, you don't throw one off and crash it through your TV screen. I could definitely use this in case I rage. Just kidding, my rage days are over. But holy hell did I used to rage. Now this is the dock. Has to be the dock. Okay, so when it comes to docking the Switch, you just slide it right in there. Now, for the life of me, I can't fucking get these Joy-Cons out. A part of me feels like I am doing the right thing to remove them, but I don't want to like pull too hard and end up breaking the Switch on the first day. So, how to remove Joy-Cons. How not to break your Nintendo Switch. Okay, so it's pretty simple. There is a release button, and you just do it that way. Okay, so I accidentally turned on the Switch, which I didn't plan to do yet, and that caused my camera to get all weird and change the lighting, so for now I'm going to keep it off. But final thoughts on the Joy-Con grip or whatever. I can get used to it. I can manage with it. For now, you know, it's the first time, and I've never seen anything like this. It's a bit weird, but I like the look of it. It's like interesting. It's artistic, and I think I can definitely manage with it. Like I said, though, going to take some getting used to. So that's pretty much everything. You have the dock, you have the Switch, the Joy-Con grip in case you want to make a fake controller. I'm just kidding. An artistic controller. You have 2 of the wrist straps or slip grips to keep you from losing the controller and having it fly out of your hands and, you know, land in somebody's eye, which definitely would be cool to see. AC adapter, power cord, HDMI cable. Pretty simple, dude. The next thing I want to take a look at is what's in the case, since this is the first Switch cartridge I've ever seen in my life and the first Switch case I've ever seen. Oh wow, that's really empty. Saving the trees there. I thought maybe we'd have like a little booklet. You know, I noticed that back in the day, games used to have these really thick ass books that would fit inside. It'd have so much information. It was almost like a mini walkthrough or like a mini guide, you know? And then over time it started just becoming like a folded piece of paper with maybe like some coupon codes and shit. But now it's just nothing. And look how small and tiny this cartridge is. So that's it for now, guys. I am going to edit this video, get it out to you, and then enjoy my Nintendo Switch and play Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of this once you guys see this video. You know, I'll be no life in it. If you don't hear from me tomorrow, you know what I'm doing. So I'll catch you all in the next video. See you soon, friends.